Since I began teaching American National Government, which is Political Science 110, I've had my students engage in exit polling in Palos Hills for the past 3 elections. And I think it's important for a variety of reasons. The first and foremost is that most of these students are first-time voters, and I want them to be able to engage in the electoral process. Many of them, I think, feel disconnected from it, and this is a way for them to connect to it. The second reason was to actually gather data in the village of Palos Hills to see how people were voting. And the third reason is that I think it's important for students to engage in civil discourse. So they're asking people out there how they voted, why they voted, what motivated them to vote, how connected they feel to the electoral process.
One of the main things that really took me by surprise was how much senior citizens showed up. And the main reason why I asked them was why'd they come out to vote, and a lot of them said it was their civic duty, which really took me by surprise. And it was a huge Trump turnout, so I mean, it kind of just shows that older senior citizens vote Republican more than they do Democrat.
From the exit polling process, I found it really interesting that I actually had a younger age group come up to me and take my poll. Most of the older generation wasn't really willing to talk to me, but the younger generation was more than willing to take my phone from me and take my survey. I feel like if I might have had a piece of paper, more adults would have been attracted to it because they could physically take it themselves and not show anyone except for them. But the younger generation is definitely more tech savvy.
I enjoy actually just getting out and meeting people and learning about what actually the people that live around me had to say. You get a really diverse batch of ideas too, a lot of different opinions. So I thought that was really interesting to hear a lot of new perspectives on things.
Being a first-time voter is pretty cool, getting out there and witnessing the polls firsthand and getting to see who was voting for who. Usually the older generation was voting for Donald Trump, and then the younger people were voting for Hillary. They were also more willing to talk to me and take my poll.
I think it's important in this digital age especially, where people are not maybe engaging with one another face-to-face, for students to learn how to do that and know that you can still get along with someone even if you have the completely opposite viewpoint of theirs.